Hi everyone, it's Ayosia here with the flip through, I can't say that word, flip through of some nature themed journals that I've been working on. I've finally got them finished. These took, I don't know, they just seemed to take me ages to finish. So the larger one is spoken for, and I have three traveller's notebook sized ones that will be for sale in my Etsy shops. So yeah, I'll flip through the three smaller ones first, and then I'll do the larger one at the end. So let's put that over there. And so yeah, so these three, each one measures roughly 4.5 inches that way and 8.5 inches that way. So it should fit a standard size TN, although there are things poking out the sides of it, so I don't know, it would work as a journal in its own right as well, or this does fit in my standard TN notebook cover. So let's do the hair first. So I don't know what to say. There's a pocket at the front. Feels like ages since I last did a flip through. Anyway, there's a pocket at the front with lots of different things stitched together, some laces and fabrics, and a little butterfly there. And then there's a tag that fits in the pocket, and this is the fabric, this sort of mint green, I suppose, with white flowers on it. And that's the back. It's an upholstery fabric, and the cover is reinforced with card on the inside, so it feels really strong. And this is the tag with different fabrics and doily and one of my artworks. I think this was a sticker. I was very excited in my last video because I discovered that I could print my artwork out onto stickers, but I did end up stitching around it anyway. Little lace tab, and that's the back. This has got rag paper on the back, so you can write on it really steady. The pocket is quite snug, so you probably just will be able to fit the tag in or something else that's not bulky in the front. So showed you the back. There's a lace closure and the opens up like that. Let me just check that we're in frame. Okay, so the inside cover is made of fabric, this lovely green fabric on both sides, and there's also a pocket with various fabrics and paper there. And this is a tag made from some scrap brown paper that I had, brown paper packaging, one of my artwork, one of my birds, and a little collage. I'm going to need to speed up, I've got so many journals to show you. It feels like I do. And I've got 4 in total. This is a little collage stitched onto the page there. A page I used bits of my collage sheets, and there's some lace and stitching on it. There's paper on the back that's stitched on, and then a couple of extra scrappy bits of paper to write on. One of my watercolour prints of thistles, I think these are. I remember I photographed them in Russell Square in London, and then painted them. I think they're thistles. I should know this. Yes, they look like thistles to me. Anyway, yeah, so then on the other side there's another tag backed with paper. This is a book page which I reinforced from a really old book, actually about wildflowers in Britain, and yeah, it's called Familiar Wildflowers, and I reinforced it with fabric there. I love the tea dyeing on that page. This is a book page, some petal paper, a tuck spot with some card, with a die cut card and some fabric. And this is actually from that old wildflower book. But it's I've turned that into a journaling spot. And there's some scrapbook paper under there. Watercolour print of a fox, just a little stamped image. I've left it loose so you can put it wherever you want in the journal. I think I made this in the craft with me, with a spring deer with the flowers on its antlers. I remember that making me giggle. An Edith Holden book page, a tuck spot here with some fabric. And I remember I made this card as well in the Craft With Me, my last video. Fabric tabs. This is an envelope. Now it is wider than the journal, but I put it in anyway because you can keep it separate, or hang on, that was on the other side, so let's put that there. Yeah, it's literally just an envelope which I decorated, and you can use it to put stuff in. So I've just sort of put that on the page there. And this this is one of mine, cute little hedgehog. He's so cute. I haven't used this image before in any of my journals. I think I painted it. I've painted it recently. So yes, there's a lovely little hedgehog there. Let's pin this back. A little tip up with some different fabric stitched together. Middle of the book. Little fabric tab. There's a pocket there made of different things stitched together, and just a scrappy tag. This is fabric and paper, and you can scribble on the back of there as well. Another fabric tab. One of my watercolor images, mushrooms, and that's on an Edith Holden book page. Oh, this spread makes me very happy. Just love the way the colors come together, and I especially love the way the little mouse is poking out from behind its hiding place. That's an Edith Holden book page, a tuck spot there, and a tag made from one of my collage pages, my printable collage pages. But yeah, this does make me smile. The sun's come out, so I hope it's not causing too many shadows. There's a tag. This is a recent thing that I painted that a couple of weeks ago, I think, and I made that into a tag. That's one of Rachel's labels, Rachel Roxy Creations. Been having fun with her labels. And the other side is just this is vintage paper actually, with a couple of stamped images. Again, you can use that wherever you want in the book. Some petal paper, book page about butterflies. I love the way the tea dyed page came out there. I'm taking forever on this one, but I suppose I can whiz through the other two that are similar to this. A couple more stamped images. Little tab there, watercolor print. Each of these size journals comes with 5 of my watercolor prints, and then lots of other tags and things as well. Another couple of journaling spaces, and that's the end of that one. So that's the Hare. I'll list them in this order. Don't need to number them because they've got different images on the front. One's a hare, one's an owl, and one's a fox. The 3 little ones. So that's the first one. This is the second one, the owl. The fabric is different on this one. I used a floral type of vintage fabric. Yeah, it's really pretty there. And that's the pocket with various things. And that's the tag with the owl, and the rag paper on the back you can write on. Again, lace closure just like the other one. I'll go quicker this time. The pocket there, and just a scrappy tag you can write on. That is petal paper there. Collage page backed with some vintage note paper. This is another scrappy tag with paper and fabric. Yeah, just different things sewn together. A collage page with one of my artwork stickers, and a lace tab, and that's got some extra scrappy bits. Book page, stamped image with a Tim Holtz clip, the cute hedgehog. This is the envelope. There again with a collage sticker and Yeah, that lives there. The minute I try to speed up, I get clumsy. A tag there. A couple of stamped images. Stamped bits of paper. I made this in the Craft With Me in my last video. Petal paper, another tag. Watercolor print, tip-in, there's a fabric tab there. Edith Holden book page. One of my watercolors, the little wren. Mr. Fox, there's a pocket there, middle of the book, with just some tea-dyed grid paper and a stamp. And the pocket made up of different fabrics. A tag there. A bit of fabric up there. Oh yes, and I remember that I cut out the word swift and put that there because of the hare. Hares run swiftly. Yes. This is a bit of the book. A tuck spot there with fabric and papers. Petal paper, another tuck spot with fabric and papers, and a tag made from the brown paper. I think I'm talking really quietly, sorry, I just realised. Some extra scrappy bits of papers. Yep. And that's the back. So that's the owl. And then we have the fox journal. Very similar again, with the pocket on the front, the tag, that's what it looks like on the back, and this is the tag. The pocket there with a bit of lavender and different fabrics and laces. Brown paper tag with a fox sticker. This is one of my printable collage sheets, and I sewed lace on the side and stuck this flower there. Again, the scrappy bits, the book page. This tag I made in my last video in the Craft With Me. And this is another tag. I painted this recently as well. This is a print of it. Petal paper, book page, envelope, and I've just got a little paper butterfly there. Fabric pocket with different things and a scrappy tag. Lives in there. Watercolor print, fabric tab, cute hedgehog. I like the way these colours work actually. There's a bit of purple there, and there's purple there. So I don't know, that just makes me happy, even though the hedgehog is facing a different way from the bird. But all the same, I like the way the colours work in this page spread. There. I just collaged different things there, and that's a sticker. Tag. Watercolor print. Flip up. Little lace tab. Watercolor print. A couple of stamped bits there. A tuck spot. This is fabric and paper, and then there's a tag living in there, and another brown paper tag with my owl sticker sewn on. Some stamped bits there. Mr. Fox, another stamped bird, and a few more bits and pieces there. So that's the the third little journal. Yeah, I suspect it's going to be a long video, but anyway, I'll just flip through the other one. But yeah, so these three are for sale in my Etsy shop. So by the time this video is up, they will be listed. And then I have this large one, which is already spoken for, but I'll show it anyway, because I'm really pleased with how it turned out. So this is a large journal, measures, oh, I can't remember the measurements. It has about over 130 pages, and then there are extra journaling bits. There's a hidden spine, which is sort of curved, and a pocket with various things sewn on, and a large tag that lives in the pocket, again with bits of paper and fabric sewn on. And back to this handmade paper. And then the tag, not the tag, the closure is made from this green fabric. Let me just check. Okay, the inside cover is made from canvas, really sturdy canvas. It's that artist canvas. It's really strong, and then it's reinforced with card on the inside. So the cover is fabric, but it feels really, really strong. And then there's a pocket with various things sewn on, and one of my artwork stickers. I don't think I've used this as a print yet, but anyway, I printed it out onto a sticker. I painted that more recently. And then there's some envelopes in here for if you want to send any of the prints in the post, and just a couple of extra bits as a postcard and a stamped thing there that says "Let's meander and wander and maybe get lost," and it's got different animals on there. This is a pocket with fabric and brown paper. I don't know, I found a whole stack of brown paper that I'd saved, so I used it for some of the tags and in this journal as well. And there's a pocket there with a collage tag and one of my owls there. And there's also a pocket in there, and that's one of mine, and just a collage. You can write on the back, and there's fabric tabs on both of those, and there's actually a bit of lace under there as well. And that's the back, so you can write on it. It's got a really firm surface to write on. Watercolor print, a collage tag. This is a pocket. I was experimenting with making leaves from various fabrics and papers stuck together. It is quite fluffy, there are bits of fluff coming off it. And then I made that into a pocket, and again, I just love how the little mouse is peeking out from inside the pocket. That's a tag there. And that's the back with the cute little hedgehog. So the pages are just smaller than A5. They are smaller than A5, but not by much. Edith Holden book page, and there's a pocket stitched on to there with a matching image there. And this is a raccoon, one of mine. I sewed it onto another bit of some scrapbook paper, I think, and you can write on the back. I always think the raccoon looks a little sad. What's wrong, Mr. Raccoon? It's gonna be alright. There's a tag there, collage paper, printable collage paper, and I stuck on a couple more bits and stitched back to the paper and stitched all the way around. Book page, that's one of mine, squirrel. Squirrel. I made this in my last video. I remember it making me giggle again with the flowers. Book page. There's a tag made from petal paper and various things. That's one of my images there on the sticker. scrapbook paper. And the second signature is actually just like a folder that I made separate, but I stitched it into the book. And this is actually a tuck spot. I meant to put something in there to show. What can I use? Can't find anything. But yeah, you can tuck something in there. A little butterfly stuck on. That feels super sturdy. And then there's a pocket here made from some fabric that April at Pink Oddbird gifted me. And another image. And then there's a couple of things in there. A tag that I made, and this postcard does make me giggle. Yes, there's a very content frog there being fed an insect. It says happy be thy dreams. So I picked that up from a gallery that I went to, so I thought it would fit in nicely in this journal. And then there are these little they're smaller pages, so that's all for journaling on, and it's quite good strong paper, so you could even sketch on that, I suppose. But it's all tea dyed, and there's some extra journaling bits there. And so that's that signature. This is from a flower book. So I thought I'd begin and end this folder with spring flowers, because we are in spring after all. This is the third signature. A full lace flip up like that, which I'm just holding it in place with this Tim Holtz clip. A tuck spot there, and another postcard I picked up from somewhere, but I don't know, I like the colours. One of mine scrapbook paper. There's a pocket there with different fabrics, and then a leaf and a tag, a little scrappy tag, a little scrappy journaling spot, another journaling card. I'll keep that on actually, because I'll get that tangled up if I try and take it off. Oh, there we are. Okay, I'll put that back later. There's a book page, a journaling spot here. Now this is a full spread, so I used one of my printable collage pages and then added bits to it. So I've sewn that into the middle of the signature, so you can write on there, and then I added in another bit from a page that I made, and then you can write all there. There's lots of places to scribble on, and also on the back lots of writing space there and there. The sun's come out again, and some yarn just like the colours. Another deer tag with flowers in its antlers. My hair. Pages to make your own. This is the last signature, again journaling space there. This is one of Rachel's from her ephemera, one of her ephemera kits. The hair on some green scrapbook paper. Another journaling card there. This is old notebook paper. This is a tuck spot and a pocket, so there's a scrappy tag there. And then there's a tag also at the back there. On mine. Another print. So there's 10 watercolor prints with this one. And lots of journaling space as well. Another tag. I made this in my last video as well with the lace on the edge. And Mr. Fox. And more journaling space there. And that is the back. Did I show that already? I can't remember. Right, so that's all the journals. I have really enjoyed making these. I don't know if I have more nature journals in the works or not. I'm not sure. These took forever to make, and but yes, as I say, these 3 smaller ones will be listed in my shop today. So take care, thank you for watching, and lots of love. Bye bye.